something like a biography of God. By definition, a biography is an account of someone's life written by someone else. It's a non-fictional literary narrative that draws upon available evidence to present a life story. That's what we have in the Bible. 40 different authors penned 66 books over a period of 1,500 years, creating a book with a singular focus: God and his interactions with humankind. They wrote freely about God, who he said he is, what he is like, and what he wants and doesn't want. In essence, they painted a portrait of our Maker. The more I learn about God, the more I realize there is yet to know. It's not that we can't be clear about certain important aspects of him, his existence, his nature, his personality, but he is not like us. He is wholly other. God is beyond human ability to fully comprehend, and people much wiser than I have said as much. But that doesn't mean we can't be curious about God, and it doesn't mean we can't apprehend him, wrap our minds and hearts around him to some degree. I believe that he wants us to know him and has designed our world in such a way that it points us to him. And he wants us to know him more and better. That's why he gave us a guide. In this book, I want to use the Bible to introduce you to God. You may know him well or hardly at all. You may think you know him when actually you only know ideas and facts about him. Either way, you've probably dealt with the kinds of questions I asked as a kid, and that all of us ask at some point. Does God exist? What is he like? Where is he now? Are there multiple paths that lead to him? Is there anything God can't or won't do? What's the deal with holiness? What's all this talk about a personal relationship with God? And how is that even possible with an invisible, all-powerful being? I've had these questions too, and I wanted answers. This book is the result of my lifelong searching, seeking, and finding. There are 3 reasons I'm writing this book. First, because these questions are universal. Everyone at some point deals with the question of God, whether he exists or not, and if he does, whether he can be known. From children to adults, from the most illiterate to the most philosophically astute, we all look for a cause higher than ourselves, and many have weighed in on the search, writing books or making films, music, or art to try to express their thoughts about God. Down through every generation, every thinking person has wanted to discover if it's possible to know God. That leads me to the second reason. Because studying God is inspirational. If in fact we are made in God's image, and if we identify ourselves as children of God, there is nothing more edifying than to study God himself. Because God is so far above and beyond us, seeking to know him elevates us. Nothing so expands the soul of a human being as the investigation of the divine. As the Apostle Paul wrote in Colossians chapter 3, verse 2, "Set your mind on things above, not on things on earth." That doesn't mean we should shirk our everyday responsibilities. Taxes still have to be paid, votes still must be cast, bills must be taken care of, health still requires restoration, relationships still need attention. The Bible speaks to all of those daily concerns with wisdom and insight, and yet it always reminds us to turn our eyes heavenward, to carve out time to listen to this book, to check it against the Bible and your own experience, to ponder God is a form of relief from this world's tyrannical urgency. I believe you'll discover that when you turn your thoughts from yourself, your needs, your troubles, your issues, to God and his ways, you'll find relief from stress and anxiety. Your problems won't go away, but they will seem a bit smaller, and you will see the silver lining, the light of hope, the possibility of better days ahead.